Today, our two countries face a multitude of more complex threats, emanating from multiple directions. As friends and as allies, we face them together. These challenges know no borders. No fortress can protect us against them this time. Instead, the answer lies in Princess of Wales.
Royal insiders are buzzing about a moment that left King Charles beaming and French President Emmanuel Macron visibly impressed. During Macron's high-stakes state visit to the United Kingdom in July 2025, Catherine, Princess of Wales, was handed a role so significant it's being called a turning point for the monarchy. "She replaces me from now on," King Charles reportedly declared, half in jest but with a glint of pride in his eyes. What was this role, and why did it send ripples through Buckingham Palace? Stay with us until the end for the full story. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments for more royal revelations. The state banquet for French President Emmanuel Macron was no ordinary affair, held in the glittering Buckingham Palace ballroom. It was a display of diplomacy, elegance, and royal tradition. But something extraordinary happened that night, something royal watchers are still dissecting. Catherine, seated to the right of President Macron, a position of immense honor, wasn't just there to smile and nod. King Charles entrusted her with leading the evening's diplomatic toasts, a role traditionally reserved for the monarch or senior royals. It was a moment that caught even seasoned courtiers off guard. According to posts on X, Catherine's placement next to Macron was deliberate, signaling her elevated status. One user noted, "Catherine is on the other side of Charles, next to President Macron, the future queen." Why was this so significant? The toast wasn't just a formality. It was a chance to set the tone for UK-France relations, a delicate task, given Macron's reputation for charm and sharp diplomacy. Catherine didn't just rise to the occasion, she owned it. Her words, described by attendees as poised yet warm, struck a perfect balance, reinforcing the alliance while showcasing her personal grace. Macron, known for his expressive gestures, reportedly leaned in, nodding with approval. "The Princess of Wales has a gift," he later told aides. According to whispers from diplomatic circles, she understands the weight of her words and the power of her presence. Let's rewind to understand why King Charles made such a bold decision. The state visit came at a time when the monarchy was navigating a delicate balance, modernizing while preserving tradition. Charles, now in his third year as king, has been keen to elevate the next generation. But handing Catherine the reins at such a high-profile event? That was unexpected, even for those closest to the throne. Insiders say Charles saw it as a chance to test Catherine's diplomatic mettle, and she didn't disappoint. "He's been watching her closely," one source revealed. "Her ability to connect with people, from world leaders to the public, is unmatched." The decision wasn't made lightly. Posts on X suggest Catherine's role was a strategic move to save Macron's visit, which some described as disastrous due to logistical hiccups and tense trade talks. Catherine's involvement smoothed over tensions, her natural warmth cutting through the formality. One moment stood out when Macron seemed momentarily flustered by a question about post-Brexit relations. Catherine deftly redirected the conversation to shared cultural ties, mentioning a recent Anglo-French art exhibition. The room relaxed, and Charles exchanged a knowing glance with his daughter-in-law. It was a silent acknowledgement. She was ready for more. What makes Catherine so effective in these high-stakes settings? It's not just her polished appearance or years of royal training. It's her ability to make everyone feel seen. During the banquet, she engaged Macron in a quiet conversation about youth education initiatives, a cause close to her heart. Observers noted how Macron, often described as intense, softened under her influence, laughing at a lighthearted remark about French and British school rivalries. "She has this way of disarming people," a royal aide shared. "It's not rehearsed, it's just who she is." This wasn't the first time Catherine's charm has turned heads. At previous state events, she's been praised for her ability to navigate complex social dynamics. But the Macron visit was different. It wasn't just about hosting, it was about leading. Her toast, which touched on a future built on trust and friendship, wasn't just well received. It was quoted in French media the next day. Macron himself expressed confidence in Catherine's path, reportedly telling Charles, "Your daughter-in-law is a bridge between our nations." Those words, shared by a diplomatic source, hinted at a future where Catherine's influence extends far beyond ceremonial duties. The banquet wasn't just a one-night triumph. It may have marked the beginning of something bigger. Whispers from the palace suggest King Charles is drafting a new royal document, one that formalizes Catherine's role as a key diplomatic figure. While details remain under wraps, sources speculate it could outline expanded responsibilities for the Princess of Wales, from leading international engagements to spearheading cultural exchanges. This isn't about replacing anyone, an insider clarified. It's about recognizing Catherine's unique ability to carry the monarchy forward. The idea of a new document isn't far-fetched. Charles has been vocal about streamlining the monarchy, focusing on a core group of working royals. Catherine, with her global appeal and proven track record, is at the heart of that vision. The Macron visit may have been a test run, a way to gauge public and diplomatic reactions. If X posts are any indication, the response was overwhelmingly positive. Catherine receives a rare new title from King Charles at French state banquet, one user shared, linking to a YouTube video. While the title claim may be exaggerated, it reflects the public's excitement about her growing role. Catherine, the banquet wasn't just a professional milestone. It was deeply personal. Those close to her say she felt the weight of Charles's trust. She knew what it meant. A friend revealed, to be given that platform in front of Macron and the world was a signal that Charles believes in her. During the toast, cameras caught a fleeting moment, Catherine glancing at Charles, who gave a subtle nod. It was a father-in-law and daughter-in-law sharing a quiet understanding, a bond forged through years of mutual respect. William, too, was visibly moved. Seated nearby, he watched his wife command the room with a mix of pride and awe. He's always known she's extraordinary, a source close to the couple shared. But seeing her in that role, leading with such confidence, hit him hard. The couple exchanged a look as the applause followed Catherine's toast, a look that said, "We're in this together." It's these small, human moments that make Catherine's story so compelling. She's not just a princess, she's a wife, a mother, and now, a diplomatic powerhouse. French President Emmanuel Macron's reaction to Catherine was telling. Known for his discerning nature, Macron doesn't offer praise lightly. Yet, during a post-banquet reception, he spoke at length about the UK-France alliance, singling out Catherine's role in strengthening it. Her vision for our shared future is inspiring, he reportedly said, according to a French diplomat. She brings stability and hope. These words, echoed in diplomatic circles, suggest Macron sees Catherine as a key player in future negotiations. Macron's confidence isn't just personal, it's strategic. The UK and France face ongoing challenges, from trade disputes to climate goals. Catherine's ability to foster goodwill could prove invaluable. Her work with early childhood development, a priority shared by both nations, was a topic of discussion during the visit. Macron, whose wife Brigitte is also passionate about education, found common ground with Catherine, sparking ideas for joint initiatives. It's not just about tonight, an observer noted. It's about the doors she's opening for years to come. How did Catherine get here? It's a story of quiet determination and steady growth. From her early days as a royal, often scrutinized for her commoner background, Catherine has carved out a role that's both modern and timeless. Her work with mental health, early years, and addiction recovery has earned her global respect. But it's her ability to connect on a human level that sets her apart. Whether it's comforting a child at a charity event or charming a world leader, Catherine brings authenticity to everything she does. The Macron visit was the culmination of years of preparation. Royal insiders say Catherine has been studying diplomacy, from protocol to geopolitics, under Charles's guidance. She's a quick learner, one age shared. She absorbs everything and asks the right questions. Her performance at the banquet wasn't a fluke. It was the result of meticulous effort. And yet, she made it look effortless, a testament to her natural grace. The public, as always, was watching closely. X posts lit up with praise for Catherine's role, with users calling her the future queen and a diplomatic star. Clips of her toast circulated online, earning thousands of likes. "She's just so natural," one commenter wrote. "You can tell Macron was impressed." Another user pointed out her seating arrangement, noting, "That position next to Macron says everything. Charles is passing the torch." Royal watchers also noticed the subtle ways Catherine commanded attention. Her sapphire blue gown, a nod to Anglo-French unity, was widely praised. Her posture, her smile, her measured words, all were dissected and celebrated. "She's not just playing a role," one analyst wrote. "She's redefining what it means to be a royal in the 21st century." The public's enthusiasm reflects a broader truth. Catherine is a figure who bridges tradition and modernity, making her the perfect choice for Charles's bold move. Amid the grandeur of the banquet, Catherine remained grounded in her role as a mother. Prince George, Charlotte, and Louis weren't at the event, but they were on her mind. Everything she does is for them, a friend shared. She wants to build a world where they can thrive as royals and as people. Her work with early childhood initiatives discussed with President Macron is a direct extension of that mission. It's a reminder that Catherine's strength lies in her ability to balance duty and family. This balance was evident in a quiet moment after the banquet. As guests mingled, Catherine slipped away to call home, checking on her children. "It's typical Kate," an aide said. "She's leading on the world stage 1 minute, being a mom the next." That relatability is what makes her so beloved and so effective. She's not just a princess. She's a woman navigating the same challenges as millions of others, albeit under a brighter spotlight. What does Catherine's triumph at the state banquet mean for the monarchy's future? It's a question that has royal watchers buzzing and palace insiders whispering about a seismic shift. If the rumors of a new royal document are true, Catherine could soon take on a role unlike any seen in modern royal history. This isn't just about ceremonial duties, it's about leading the monarchy into a new era of global influence. King Charles, at 76, is acutely aware of the need to secure the institution's relevance, and Catherine is his greatest asset. "She's the bridge to the future," a close aide confided. Charles sees her as the one who can carry his vision forward. The implications are staggering. With her performance at the Macron visit, Catherine has proven she can handle the delicate dance of international diplomacy. Her ability to connect with leaders like Macron while maintaining the public's adoration positions her as a unique figure, one who can navigate the complexities of a post-Brexit world. Royal insiders speculate that Charles is preparing her for a role that could include leading high-profile summits, fostering cultural exchanges, and even mediating in delicate trade discussions. "She's not just a figurehead," one source said. "She's a strategist, and Charles knows it." The UK-France alliance, reinvigorated by Catherine's warmth and poise, is just the beginning. Macron's hope for a more stable partnership, as shared by diplomatic sources, underscores her potential to shape geopolitics. Imagine Catherine at the forefront of new initiatives, perhaps a joint UK-France education program inspired by her early years' work, or a climate partnership that aligns with Charles's environmental passion. These aren't pipe dreams. They're ideas already floating in diplomatic circles, sparked by her banquet performance. "She's planting seeds," an observer noted. "The harvest will be a stronger alliance." But it's not just about policy. It's about people. Catherine's global appeal lies in her authenticity, a quality that resonates from palace ballrooms to village halls. X posts from the visit show fans marveling at her ability to make diplomacy feel human. One user wrote, "Catherine's toast wasn't just words. It was heart. She's our queen in waiting." This public devotion is key. As the monarchy faces scrutiny over its cost and relevance, Catherine's ability to inspire loyalty could be its greatest defense. "She's rewriting the royal playbook," a commentator declared. "And the world is taking notice." Her influence extends to the next generation. 2. By preparing Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis for a modern monarchy, Catherine is ensuring the institution evolves. Insiders say she's teaching them to value service over privilege, a lesson rooted in her own journey. She wants them to see the world, not just the crown, a friend shared. This vision aligns with Charles's streamlined monarchy, where every royal earns their place. Catherine's role as a mentor to her children, combined with her diplomatic prowess, makes her a linchpin in this transformation. The emotional weight of this moment isn't lost on those closest to her. William, watching from the sidelines, sees his wife not just as a partner, but as a trailblazer. He's in awe of her, a source revealed. She's not just carrying the monarchy, she's redefining it. Their shared commitment to causes like mental health and environmentalism suggests a future where the Waleses lead as a united front, with Catherine's diplomatic skills complementing William's steady presence. Together, they're building a legacy that could outshine even the most storied reigns. What's next? The palace is abuzz with possibilities. Some say Catherine could represent the UK at the next G7 summit, a move that would cement her as a global player. Others believe she'll spearhead a new royal foundation, blending her passions for early childhood and international cooperation. Whatever the path, one thing is clear: Catherine's star is rising, and the monarchy is stronger for it. As one ex-user put it, she's not just the future queen, she's the future, full stop. As the state banquet for French President Emmanuel Macron drew to a close, a moment crystallized that royal watchers will talk about for years. King Charles, his face glowing with pride, raised a glass to Catherine, Princess of Wales. To the Princess of Wales, he declared, his voice carrying a warmth that filled the Buckingham Palace ballroom. The room erupted in applause. But for Catherine, the victory was deeper, quieter, and profoundly personal. She replaces me from now on. Charles's words, whether spoken in jest or earnest, echoed through the palace like a prophecy. They captured a truth that left even seasoned courtiers stunned. Catherine is not just a princess. She's a force, poised to redefine the monarchy's future. This wasn't just a toast. It was a passing of the torch. Charles sees in Catherine a rare blend of grace, intellect, and relatability, a combination that could carry the crown through turbulent times. Her performance at the banquet, from her poised toast to her effortless charm with President Macron, proved she's ready for the global stage. But what makes this moment so extraordinary? It's the way Catherine balances her royal duties with an authenticity that resonates worldwide. X posts lit up with admiration, one user declaring, "Catherine's not just the future queen. She's the heart of the monarchy." That sentiment, shared across social media, reflects a public ready to embrace her leadership. Behind the scenes, the implications are even more profound. The rumored royal document, said to formalize Catherine's diplomatic role, hints at a future where she'll lead not just ceremonies, but critical negotiations. Royal aides suggest Charles is grooming her for unprecedented responsibilities, from spearheading cultural initiatives to mediating international dialogues. She's a natural diplomat, one source shared. Her ability to connect with leaders like Macron while staying true to herself is rare. This vision aligns with Charles's goal of a leaner, more impactful monarchy, one where Catherine's influence could redefine what it means to serve.